Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Julie Nelson. We begin with sticker shock for some homeowners as property tax hikes are hitting hard across the metro. This includes some jaw-dropping increases like in Crystal, where residents are facing a 30% property tax increase in the next 2 years. Jennifer Hoff joins us with more on what's happening across the metro. Jennifer?
Julie, the city's proposal is one of the highest in the metro, but residents in every jurisdiction can still weigh in on this for several months before councilors adopt a final budget.
Crystal, Minnesota is a small city that's made a big impact on Shannon Moncada.
I do love it.
She moved here 16 years ago, her property value doubling since.
When I bought it, it was right after the housing crisis, so probably that was the only reason I could afford the house in the first place.
With that, though, her property taxes have also gone up hundreds of dollars and will again next year as the city considers a 16% hike. Mayor Julie Deschler says will cost homeowners another $20 a month.
We're always looking for ways to, be more efficient and save money. But where do you cut? City council meeting to order.
The news has people packing Tuesday's council meeting.
We all know what's going on these days. Everything is going through the roof.
Upset about those increases.
This is something that the residents have to absorb, and we're all under budget crunches.
That are high across most of the metro, including 10.7% in Woodbury, 8% in Minneapolis, and 5.6% in Eden Prairie, driven in part by inflation, rising labor costs, and city services, like a new public works facility and swimming pool in Crystal, the mayor says was paid for in cash, sinking their reserves, relying now on that levy to increase revenue.
Once that happens, we are going to be in spectacular shape. But sadly, it's painful for the residents while we go through this.
A long road ahead with people's pocketbooks in the middle.
It's a nice community as far as that. I just kind of think the taxes are an inevitable part of that.
So the mayor and the city manager pointing to that Crystal's decision to pay for certain projects over the last several years with cash also means that it is uniquely on its way to be debt-free in about 5 years. But again, there are trade-offs when you work that way, right? So again, there are several public hearings yet before what's called a Truth in Taxation public hearing coming up on December 2nd. That is when councilors are expected to take a final vote on the budget, which of course will include a final levy increase.
Yeah, understandable why taxpayers feel overwhelmed because they're getting crunched everywhere. Plus the county taxes that are going up about 8%.
You've got, Hennepin, Washington, Anoka counties that are also looking at that too. So double punches.
Yep. Thank you, Jennifer.